Hey designers, welcome back to the Interior Design Business College. Welcome to my channel. I'm Yannette Lebrun, interior designer, interior design business mentor, and today I wanted to talk about the e-design business process part 2. A while back we talked about the e-design business process, and today I wanted to add a little bit more to it since it's been a while, and I wanted to give you guys some more ideas on what services you can add to your e-design business. Since the time that we're living in now, a lot of times you're finding clients that aren't really wanting to do a full design in their home or project, and so e-design is the perfect option where you can work with them virtually and they can take it from there once they get their shopping list. But even there's even a way to break it down further by adding broken down services, which is what I wanted to talk about today, some of the ideas that you can incorporate into your e-design business. Let's start by talking about what I call my traditional e-design service, which is picking out the furniture, picking out accessories and things like area rugs, throw pillows, artwork. Those things are part of the what I call full service e-design. And that also comes along with a floor plan and notes for how they are going to put their room together. So with the e-design full service, they would get a shopping list and they would have all the links that would send them primarily to trade vendors that I specify. And when I'm not able to find items through the trade vendors that I work with, then I will throw in the retail vendors in the specs that they will get for themselves to shop online. So that would be what I call the traditional e-design service. But breaking that service down, because sometimes you find clients that are happy with their pieces that are, I call anchor pieces, like furniture, like sofa or a chair, and so they want to keep, and so maybe they want to accessorize more, or maybe they need one or two pieces of furniture, but they need more accessories, that sort of thing. So in cases like that, I have a service called e-design refresh. So in the refresh package, then that will allow me to pick for the other items that are missing. So more accessorizing and completing that space that they kind of already have the foundation pieces too. And so that really helps them so that they can put the piece together themselves, but they still have a good portion of their home decor already. So that can be an additional package with the full service e-design package. So another package that could be useful to include, breaking it down even further, is just providing a floor plan service, because recently I had a client who they enjoyed, shopping for themselves and picking out furnishings themselves, but they needed help with laying out the furniture and having the ideal space for their home. And so I was able to provide them with floor plan services and just providing them the layout and instructions on what my recommendations were. And so in terms of like scale and things like that, and so that they can just go with that in hand. So when they go shopping, they know the correct size to get and the correct heights, give them an idea of just what the space should feel like, but they can go ahead and pick specifically what they're looking for. And so I find that in the time we're living right now, where sometimes budgets are a lot tighter, so services like these can really come in handy and keep our pipeline more full, but also we can also help customers as well. And it's kind of a win-win on both ends. Another option too we can add to e-design services, for instance, is a mood board. Just that, the mood board, where you're giving concept ideas based on your interview with the customer, where you have them fill out a questionnaire so you can get a sense of what their style is and everything like that, and putting a mood board together. I've done that service too for my clients where, you know, again, they might want to shop themselves and they want to pick everything out themselves, but they just don't know where to start, or they don't know what direction to go or how to make things cohesive in the selections that they're making. So basically, after their questionnaire, I would go through it with them, and then I'd put together a mood board based on what I learned from them and finding out what they love, and put the concept together so that they know, okay, this is the style furniture, this is the color palette, and these are the finishes, like the ideas, so that they can have an idea of what the space should look like. And, you know, usually I'll offer it per area, so a separate room will have their own mood board, and so they can kind of see how it comes together for all the spaces, and then they can take it with them as they shop and make reference to it. Does it feel like their selection makes sense in the space? So they'll be able to like refer back to it and have it really help them make a good choice and have everything look cohesive. So you know, sometimes pairing the two works too, the mood board and the floor plan, so that kind of really gives them the direction of the style, plus they have the correct measurements and they take it from there. So really with e-design, you know, you want to think outside of the box and really think about how you can break down services so that you can do it for your customers, provide them a service that helps them, and it allows you to do it remotely. So I really enjoy doing the mood board services as well as the floor plan only services. Lastly, I wanted to mention the designer on call service, where, you know, you're able to provide feedback via Zoom or over the phone. Once they submit photos of their space or video, then you can examine those and then have a conversation with them in terms of what ideas you can provide them for their space. So the client can submit video or photo of their space, and reviewing those things, you can provide feedback on some ideas of what you recommend for the space, and really just depending on what help they're looking for, you can decide if that service should be a half hour or an hour, and then you charge a fee for that. And depending on your availability or flexibility, you can decide to offer that service in person, and which is what I call a home walkthrough consultation, where I'll come in person for about an hour and tour the space with them and give them endless ideas, you know, walking throughout their whole space. So during that time, they can ask me anything and we can discuss it, or if they have things they want to show me and want my opinion, and I give them feedback on that. So we would do it together, and clients love that service. So again, this is someone who, you know, wants to take on the design of their space, but they just want that extra support, or they want ideas so that they can have some direction. And so that could either be done virtually, or if you are willing to go locally in person, that can be a service that you also provide. Well, I hope these tips are helpful with what you learned today about services you can add to your e-design business. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and put a comment and let me know what you think. How are you adding to your e-design services, and how are they working for you? I would love to know. So I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye. Hey designers, check out our fabulous contract template in our designer shop below that you can implement in your interior design e-design business. Talk to you later. Bye.